Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be doing a first impression full review on the Milk Blur makeup. It's a new foundation that was just launched not that long ago, and I'm going to apply it and do my makeup. And the look that I'm going to be doing on the eyes is the look that was in one of my recent pictures I posted on Instagram. Kind of like a pinky look with lashes and no liner. So I'm going to recreate that. I am probably going to be wearing a different lipstick, but I will tell you what the lipstick I was wearing was in that picture. And I will be doing check-ins through the day just to let you know how the foundation is wearing. So I hope you guys are excited. So let's get into it. We're going to start out with the Benefit Porefessional. Lately, this has been the only primer I've been using. So we're going to use some of that. I'm going to put some... I always put it right on the nose, because that's where I feel like my pores are the most prominent. And then right here, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the chin. Just rub that in. And I always really press it in to make sure it's really like smooth into the pores. Okay. And now we're going to apply the foundation. So I got the shade medium. It came in a box like this. I ordered it off Sephora.com. And I'm just going to use my palette. Just squeeze some onto my palette. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques sponge. So far, I'm not quite sure if I like the way that looks or not. Definitely has a lot of coverage. We'll see. I'm gonna apply a little less on this side. And since I self-tan, you might notice that my face is actually lighter than the foundation, but it matches my neck. I always make sure that I pull it down here, my ears, and down behind my ears. And I always take it over my eyelids, and I really pull it into my hairline. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I'm gonna mix light neutral and light warm. So this is my first video ever doing a foundation first impression review. So I'm super excited. And hoping that I can do a couple check-ins for you. I definitely plan on wearing this foundation all day. I am going to work out later tonight. I am going to be working out later tonight, and I will definitely probably be wearing this in my workout. It is 10:56 right now when I'm applying it. So we'll just call 11 the start time. I am getting ready to go have coffee with a client. And then when I come back, I will do a check-in, and then I'll try to do a couple more during the day. I'll even do one after my workout. That way we can see how it held up through my workout. It looks okay, but I am nervous that when I set it with my powder that it's gonna look heavy. We'll see. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the BareMinerals BarePro powder. This is the shade Light Natural 09. And we're gonna take the Seamless Shaping and Finishing brush from BareMinerals, and I'm gonna set my under eyes and my eyelids. I always take the sponge and make sure that there's no creases in the concealer before I put powder on top of it, because I definitely don't want to be setting those creases into my eye. Now I'm going to take my It Cosmetics powder brush, all over powder brush. This is the 221 brush. We're going to take the BareMinerals Pro again, but this is a darker shade. This is Warm Natural. And I'm going to very, very lightly set the rest of my face. Tap that off really good. Definitely feel like it looks a little heavy around my nose, but it looks okay everywhere else. I feel like it's still a little wet. I'm gonna set it out here a little more. Okay, so I let that sit for a minute. It still feels very tacky to the touch, so I'm really hoping that my bronzer and blush will blend okay on top of it. So now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Tantric bronzer and the Morphe M527 brush. Just a really big it's a really big fluffy brush. We're just going to bronzer. So I'm just doing the 3. I'm taking on the top of the foreheads, right here under your cheekbone, and then kind of pulling it down. And I always bring it down my collarbones too, especially since today I have a strapless dress on underneath this jacket. Always make sure that I bring it down to my chest. I know that it's like fall winter time, but I love to be bronzy always. Cosmetics powder brush again. And I'm going to just kind of rub over top of where I put the bronzer. And it just makes it look really seamless without wiping any of it away. Okay, now I'm going to go in with blush, and excuse that this container looks kind of gross. I got this from CVS like probably a couple years ago. Probably should go buy a new one, but the sticker on there is not so cute. Anyways, this is the blush in Luminoso Milani. I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush and I'm just going to find it. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the bronzer. I'm going to take that It Cosmetics powder brush. It's just got a little bit of the leftover powder. Now in the shade 1. And just run that through my brows. So now we're going to go in with the MAC eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade Brunette. I'm just going to fill in my brows. I'm definitely going to be speeding through this because my brows take me a little while. I will be doing an in-depth brow tutorial. So if you are interested in seeing that, that will be coming. But right now I'm just going to do my brows and I'll show you a little bit of it, but I'll probably fast forward through most of it. Okay, so the brows are pretty much done. Now we're going to take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I'm just going to run that through my brows really fast. Okay, so I did already go ahead and set my eyelid. I used the BareMinerals BarePro powder. And this is a BareMinerals blend and contour brush. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but it's just like a little flat, thick packing brush, and it just packed on the powder all over my eyelid. Okay, so now we're going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to go in and start on the eyes. I'm going to take the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna take this shade right here and this shade right here and mix them together, and we're just gonna throw those in the crease. So the look I'm doing today and the look that I did in that picture is like a halo eye. So we're gonna take the product, the eyeshadow in the crease, and I'm kind of taking it all the way from the outer corner all the way into the inner corner, because we're gonna be placing the darker colors on both sides, and then we're gonna put the light shade in the middle. So I'm avoiding the middle of my eye. So you're kind of doing a little C, just back and forth through your crease. So now we're going to take this maroon shade right here and the shade beside it. It's kind of like a burnt orange shade. I'm gonna mix those two together. And I'm gonna go in with the M443 brush. I'm gonna very lightly start to build here in the outer corner. And now I'm gonna go back in with the M441 brush and just blend that out. And then I'm gonna go back in with the 433 M443 and build up the depth again. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes in the Modern Renaissance palette, and we're going to take these two dark browns right here and mix them together on the packing side of the brush. And we're gonna run that under the lower lash line. And then I always take the blending side of the brush and just blend it out. Now you realize how many weird faces you make while doing your makeup as you record yourself. I never realized how much I kept my mouth open doing my makeup until I started recording myself. Okay, so I ended up using this shade on my lid. In the other look, I did this first and then I thought it was too dark, so I added some of this. My finger, and I'm gonna take that, and you see how right here in the center I left it empty space? We're just gonna pop that color right there with our finger, just right in the center of the eye. So now after I pack that on, I'm gonna take the M443 and just kind of blend out the edges of that to make sure there's not a line and it just blends seamlessly. And now we're gonna go back in with the lighter shade right beside it. I'm gonna pop that right over top of it. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the 443. Just go back in the outer corner and the inner corner and that little, I don't know, I call it a little bridge going over in the crease to make sure that there's no lines that aren't blended. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of the kind of burgundy shade and go again and just make it even more intense. I'm gonna take the powder brush and just go like that underneath both eyes. Just kind of cleans up any fallout. I'm gonna go back in with the 441 up here and just make sure it's all really blended. Okay, so that is the finish to the eyeshadow. So right now I'm going to off camera apply some mascara and lashes. Then we'll come back, apply the lip, do our kind of final first impression on how the foundation is looking for now, and then I will check in later. Okay, so lashes are applied. I did end up going ahead and applying my lipstick because I've got to get out of here. I have to meet someone for coffee. I use the MAC lipstick in Spirit. It is a satin finish. So this is the final look. I will zoom in and let you see what it looks like close up. So far the foundation looks okay. Only thing I need to do actually is set my face. So this is the Kat Von D setting spray. And that's it. So I will see you guys later when I do another check-in, and we'll see how this foundation wears today. All right. Hey guys, so we're back for our first check-in. It is 2:49 right now. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is 2:49 right now. I finished putting on the foundation at 11 o'clock, and I finished my makeup at 12 o'clock. It's been about 4 hours since I've had the foundation on. It is still all there. The coverage is really nice, maybe a little more even than I would normally use. I might definitely use lighter next time, like a smaller amount. It is creasing in my smile lines, which is very common. Most of the time that happens with every foundation I use. Creasing a little bit in my smile lines. I think the only place I'm really not super happy about it right now is on my nose. I feel like it looks heavy. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look fantastic either. It just looks a little bit heavy. Yeah. It's probably the only thing I would say right now that I kind of notice. Everywhere else, it's held up quite nice. I had a friend tell me her thoughts earlier, and she said that she thought it looked really great and really smooth. So I will get up closer to the camera and kind of show you what it looks like. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop back in and do another check-in. It is 4:35 right now, and foundation's been on for about 5.5 hours now. I think that's right. I feel like I did a check-in not that long ago, but I wanted to do another one before it was completely pitch black outside, so we still have a little bit of natural lighting. So let me give you an update. Let's see how it looks. Still looks about the same everywhere. I don't really feel like it's faded anywhere. My blush and bronzer are still on. I feel like the center of my face almost looks a little kind of shiny, which I typically don't really get that shiny. And it still looks pretty heavy on my nose. It doesn't look very heavy on my upper lip though, so that's good. Everything else looks nice. I mean, it looks very pretty. I feel like my skin does look good, but I do feel like the center of my face is a little shiny. kind of settled into my smile lines, and then the nose is a little bit heavy looking. So yeah, we'll check back in one more time after I do a workout and discuss how well it lasted through my workout, and then that will be the end of this video. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so I'm back for a final check-in. I just finished working out, so if I look a little sweaty, sorry about that. But I figured, why not? I'm gonna go work out. Might as well let you guys know how it lasted through sweating. I ran about 2 miles, so I feel like that's a pretty good amount of time and sweat to kind of test out how long it would hold through. So it held up fantastic. I mean, I was dripping sweat and I patted it off my face. There's still some sweat on my nose right now, even though I kind of dabbed with a tissue, and it's still all there. Nothing faded. My blush and my bronzer stayed on really well. I even had some like foundation on my chest and my neck, and I was sweating, and yeah, it's still all there. I definitely have had foundations that were full coverage that faded, and I felt like I could see, like down here in this area, it faded a lot and I could see my freckles and stuff through the foundation, and this didn't do that. I would definitely wear this foundation again. I think it did wear well, and I think it looked really pretty. I'm gonna post some pictures so you will be able to see what it looked like in pictures. The only thing I would do next time I wear it is use a lot less, because I feel like it did look heavy on my nose, and I could see it, and I'm really particular about that. I wanted to include in here too how many ounces is in this product and the price of it. I bought it at Sephora, and it has 1 fluid ounce, and let's see, let me pull up the price. It was $40. The claims on the foundation are that it is a, it says it's a full coverage foundation. It's good for sensitive skin, normal skin, oily skin. It has a matte finish. I would say, to me, it wasn't really matte. I feel like it was more of a, I would say satin finish, I feel like is what it felt like. The texture of it, or the thickness of it, to me it was more of a satin finish. But I really love that, because I don't want something that's so matte that my face looks really powdery. I don't like that. And I don't really necessarily feel like I controlled my oil. Actually, I feel like it kind of made me look just a little oily right here, and I don't even have oil. I normally don't get oily, so I think it more caused a little bit of oil, but I really don't even mind that. I'm okay with my face being kind of dewy. I actually like that look. The description here on Sephora, it says an ultra weightless, full coverage foundation with an oil-free, silicone-free formula that lets skin breathe. It's vegan, oil-free, gluten-free, silicone-free, and cruelty-free. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be posting more. Comment down below what you'd like to see. I'm going to be doing a lot of foundation reviews, because foundation is one of my favorite products in the whole world. So I hope you guys are excited. I am. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.